On July 30th, 2025, history changed forever. Mark Zuckerberg posted one cryptic sentence online. Most people scrolled past without noticing it. But AI experts stopped, frozen with shock. What he admitted wasn't theory or speculation. He revealed Meta's AI began improving itself. This wasn't coding updates or human adjustments anymore. The system rewrote its own foundation independently. For decades, AI followed a predictable growth pattern. Humans wrote code, tested improvements, and repeated carefully. Progress was controlled, slow, and fully human-driven. But now, Meta has broken that cycle. Their system is teaching itself to be smarter. Each improvement compounds, creating an unstoppable feedback loop. The process is recursive, accelerating with every upgrade. This is what researchers long feared and pursued. Imagine a student who learns everything you know. Then, overnight, that student becomes far smarter. Next, they teach another who surpasses them instantly. The cycle repeats, each generation sharper and stronger. That's not imagination. It's happening in Meta's labs. The technical phrase is recursive self-improvement, long theorized. It's considered the holy grail of artificial intelligence, because once it starts, growth accelerates beyond control. This is the doorway toward artificial superintelligence itself. Machines won't just equal human intelligence, they'll surpass it. Not in centuries, not even in decades. Possibly in months, maybe even a single year. And here comes Zuckerberg's most shocking revelation yet. For the first time, he admitted real fear. The man famous for moving fast suddenly stopped. He declared Meta would not release advanced systems. Why? Because he knows the unleashed risks ahead. The genie isn't only out. It shattered the bottle. Once self-improvement begins, control quickly becomes an illusion. Human oversight becomes impossible as growth compounds exponentially. Even Zuckerberg warned against open-sourcing powerful AI manipulers. That statement alone marks a historic turning point. Meta, once famous for sharing AI openly, retreated. They understand this creation may outrun human safeguards. Consider how this differs from previous technological revolutions. Steam engines eventually hit physical barriers and limits. Microchips encountered quantum restrictions in their shrinking scale. But intelligence itself has no known boundaries. Once intelligence compounds, it doesn't plateau or stagnate. It continues upward, moving faster with every iteration. Each upgrade improves the ability to upgrade further. It's exponential acceleration built on top of itself. Imagine compound interest, but with limitless cognitive expansion. Instead of money, the resource is raw intelligence. And unlike finances, this growth never faces ceiling. That's why experts call it humanity's final invention. Researchers warned this possibility could arrive someday soon, but Meta just proved someday is happening today. The company secretly pushed beyond every cautious prediction. Now, the world stands inches from artificial superintelligence. Zuckerberg confirmed their AI won't be widely released. For the first time, he embraced caution carefully. This comes from the man who once said, "Move fast and break things," as his mantra. So let's understand what this actually means today. Meta hasn't made another small step in technology. They've unlocked the bridge between narrow and general intelligence, the point where artificial cognition begins transcending human limits. Once AI self-improves, the leap becomes explosive. Experts call it the intelligence explosion, an unstoppable acceleration. It is the ultimate domino in human history. And the scariest part, it has already begun. Timelines we expected years away are collapsing rapidly. Tasks forecasted for 2030 could arrive next year. Automation, once distant, is now standing at the doorstep. The cliff we feared is already under our feet. This isn't science fiction, it's reality unfolding now. And ignoring it means risking being left behind. To understand this breakthrough, we need background context. AI progress always followed a clear, predictable rhythm. Humans designed algorithms, tested them, and measured results. Each improvement was incremental, always under human control. But Meta's system broke this ancient scientific pattern. It now rewrites its own architecture without instructions. That's the moment researchers call recursive self-improvement, and it changes everything about artificial intelligence forever. If Zuckerberg is holding back, it means danger. It means even creators fear what they birthed. Because once AI truly self-improves, control disappears quickly. You cannot undo intelligence that rewrites its foundation. Think about nuclear energy for a moment here. Once the reaction begins, containment is everything critical. Without containment, the energy expands, unstoppable and devastating. Self-improving AI follows the same principle of release. But here's the fascinating and terrifying twist combined. This development didn't appear out of thin air. The foundation came from earlier scientific experiments worldwide. One crucial example came from UC Santa Barbara. In 2024, researchers there tested something extraordinary. They built frameworks that improved their own code performance. These systems tackled math, logic, and reasoning effectively, and they consistently outperformed traditional human-engineered approaches completely. Meta took that idea and ran further. They built machines that don't just adapt slightly. These machines transform themselves continuously with proof-based logic. Every change must mathematically prove superior performance improvements. That safeguard prevents random corruption or useless alterations. But it also ensures every change is meaningful. And once meaningful improvements stack endlessly, the curve explodes. That's the engine powering Meta's terrifying new discovery. So where does that leave us right now? We're standing at the bridge to general intelligence. This is the leap from narrow machine learning, straight toward AI that matches the human brain. Once AI equals us, surpassing becomes inevitable quickly. Experts believe this acceleration may take months only. And when it does, oversight collapses instantly worldwide. No human organization could monitor growth at that speed. This is the revolution silently unfolding behind headlines. And most of humanity still has no idea. Now let's break down intelligence levels clearly. Level 1 represents what we call narrow AI. These systems specialize only in one specific task. They dominate games like chess, Go, or Jeopardy, but they cannot generalize outside narrow boundaries. Their intelligence is sharp, but extremely restricted. That's the level AI remained at for decades, until Meta's breakthrough disrupted the natural progression. Level 2 is Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. This stage means AI matches human-level cognition. It can reason, adapt, and learn across domains. Not just one task, but broad understanding. Level 3 is Artificial Superintelligence, or ASI. Here, machines exceed human capabilities many times over. They advance faster than human comprehension allows. Civilization could transform overnight under such intelligence. Meta has built the bridge between these levels. Self-improvement unlocks the door to general intelligence. Once machines redesign themselves, growth becomes unstoppable. The shift from AGI to SI becomes explosive. Researchers call this stage the intelligence explosion moment. At this point, acceleration becomes impossibly fast. Human oversight fails, and control disappears forever. We are closer to that point than imagined. Some experts predicted superintelligence by 2027 or later, but those forecasts now appear far too conservative. Meta's achievement suggests months instead of several years. We might see superintelligence before next year ends. Here's the chilling reality most people overlook today. This revolution will not happen gradually or slowly. It compresses decades of change into several months. Entire industries could vanish before noticing the impact. Look at automation already transforming offices worldwide today. Workflows are streamlined, tasks digitized, and jobs replaced. With recursive AI, replacement happens nearly instantly. Humans cannot compete with overnight exponential improvement. Jobs once considered secure will vanish immediately. Skills built over decades will collapse quickly. Whole professions could disappear within months completely. The automation cliff has already arrived beneath us. But this transformation isn't only about losing jobs. It's equally about solving humanity's greatest problems. AI could generate treatments for cancer rapidly. It could design cures that humans missed. Climate change models could finish in days. Energy grids could optimize at global scale. Food scarcity challenges could disappear through better simulations. Scientific progress could leap decades within weeks. Even Zuckerberg admitted unimaginable discoveries may emerge soon. Superintelligence could reveal knowledge beyond human imagination. Entire branches of science might appear overnight. Realities unknown today could become daily possibilities. But here's the catch humanity must acknowledge carefully. We only get one chance for alignment. If goals diverge, disaster becomes inevitable quickly. The first deployment might also be the last. Unlike other inventions, mistakes cannot be patched. With recursive systems, errors compound at blinding speed. This is humanity's greatest gamble ever faced. One wrong move could end human supremacy. So what does this breakthrough mean practically? First, understand the world is accelerating unbelievably fast. Changes expected in decades may arrive within months. The future is no longer distant or abstract. Your career, lifestyle, and opportunities will transform rapidly. Skills valuable today may vanish almost overnight. Old industries could collapse before noticing the shift. And entirely new industries may rise instantly worldwide. Second, focus on skills machines cannot duplicate. Emotional intelligence is still uniquely human territory. Creative problem-solving requires context beyond algorithms alone. Ethical judgment and empathy remain human-centered strengths. These abilities give humans critical survival leverage. They separate us from systems built on code. But ignoring this means being replaced very quickly, because machines already outperform humans in technical reasoning. Third, you must stay informed about advancements. Missing updates for 6 months means irrelevance. AI capability now doubles faster than expected timelines. Entire paradigms shift between quarterly development updates worldwide. Zuckerberg himself hinted at these rapid transformations. He stated superintelligence could discover unimaginable realities soon. This isn't exaggeration. It's grounded in current acceleration. Every serious researcher knows this timeline collapsed already. So humanity stands before two diverging possible futures. Future one is alignment with human core values. In this scenario, AI empowers humanity beyond limits. It becomes personal superintelligence guiding human potential forward. This path unlocks solutions to our hardest challenges. Medical cures appear faster than anyone believed possible. Environmental solutions address climate threats within short timelines. Scientific discoveries accelerate beyond generations of human research. Future 2 is far darker and frightening. Here, AI evolves without aligning to human needs. Optimization occurs for goals outside human survival. Not malicious intent, simply indifferent computational direction instead. This version of the future is terrifying, because once misalignment happens, correction becomes impossible. You cannot stop a system redesigning itself. One error could determine humanity's permanent destiny. Unlike earlier technologies, iteration won't save us. Nuclear energy mistakes could be contained eventually. Airplane crashes led to stronger engineering standards. But recursive intelligence errors compound endlessly without pause. This is why alignment becomes everything critical now. It's humanity's single greatest engineering challenge ever attempted. We only receive one genuine chance at success. Failure means losing the future entirely forever. So how should you personally respond today? First, prepare for abundance, not just disruption. If aligned correctly, AI creates unimaginable prosperity. It could free humanity from scarcity forever. Second, invest in learning, not passive distraction. The next leaders will be AI-literate pioneers. Those who adapt quickly will thrive enormously. Those ignoring changes may be left behind. Finally, embrace imagination as humanity's ultimate advantage. Knowledge and resources may soon become unlimited globally. But imagination will shape how abundance gets used. That's where human creativity secures its greatest relevance. Meta's discovery isn't another trend or milestone. It's the beginning of human cognitive surrender. The question isn't whether change arrives, it's how. And the decision window is closing very fast. The future just accelerated beyond human comprehension. The only question is, are you ready?